Our next guest is hitting the road to find out what's cooking across America. Check it out.
Let's roll, Posse, let's roll.
I'm Haylie Duff.
Duff, it's on.
Actress, food blogger, and mama.
You guys go hard.
So life is pretty crazy. I'm always hitting the road, making time for family,
Get out of town.
friends, and the most incredible food along the way.
Get it.
It is a big country out there.
That's when you know you're not in LA anymore.
So let's go.
Everyone, please welcome Haylie Duff to the show. How are you, Haylie?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fabulous, more fabulous now you brought some good food here.
Thank you. I know, is it torturous to watch the promo a little bit and just see how naughty we were on that season?
Well, I'm curious. So obviously people love travel and they love to eat. What in particular for you motivated you to do this?
For me, my first series with Cooking Channel, Real Girls Kitchen, was very much centered in my home, and I just had a baby this past year, and so this series for me was, thanks, guys.
Congrats.
Thank you. I know, it's just so fun. But this was like getting back out into the world and feeling like myself again, and it's kind of curing a little of that wanderlust that I had a bit.
What you see in my eyes is jealousy, because it sounds so cool. Now, you brought a little taste for us here today.
I did, yes.
And I'm curious what I'm smelling, because it smells absolutely delicious.
It does, right? It's like toasted coconut and almond smell, but they're chicken strips. This is no butter, no oil, no flour, no starch. Is everyone like, what? How's that work?
I'm more so curious how you got it to look like this, but.
So you basically pulverize almonds in a food processor, and it turns into flour, and you just keep going, and it'll finally turn into that nice, like, floury consistency. And then mix in your spices, and if you want to do like more of a kick, you can add cayenne or chili powder. You know, you really kind of like run the gamut with the flavors you want to add to it. And then you're just traditional dredging with egg. Do you guys know kind of that move with like the egg and then the flour and then back to the egg and then the flour? So you do that same thing, but just egg and then shredded coconut. And then you bake it.
That is really good.
Yeah.
And I would argue, you know, chicken strips are so popular for kids.
Yes.
And what's really cool.
I'm trying to hold off on that as long as I can.
No, what I was going to say is you could fool any kid into believing that these are the same ones that you go get at the restaurant that are fried and battered. So good, and what I love, you also brought a little accoutrement here. What's going on in that side dish?
I do. I like a dipping sauce. You know, I grew up in Texas where we ate ranch and ketchup and barbecue sauce and honey mustard. And honey mustard is probably my favorite thing to pair with chicken strips. So I also think it's great paired with this coconut flavor. But this is made with all Greek yogurt. So there's no mayo. And it's honey, Greek yogurt, salt, pepper, a little bit of cayenne, and I use white pepper instead of black pepper because then you can't see it. So one of the things I notice a lot with my little nephew in particular is if he sees like green stuff on a plate or black speckled pepper in his like scrambled eggs, he will be like picky about eating it. So for the white pepper, it disappears.
White pepper, never heard of it. Is it? Anyone else out there? I've never heard of it. Okay, a few people have. For those uninitiated, learn something every day on the doctors. Does it taste like black pepper? Does it?
It does. It's sometimes it can be a little stronger, a little like more of a bite than black pepper.
But the same.
But same deal, yeah.
Wow.
But it's just invisible. So for kids especially, they're not like, what's that?
Well, and that's such an important thing with kids. Very cool. This is really tasty, everyone. I love that you've given it a healthy kick. I'm just a little upset that you didn't invite me along on any of these scrumptious trips.
Well, we've been wanting a Nashville episode, which is where I hear you're from.
If you come to Nashville, let me know, and I will partake. You can check out Haylie's America on the Cooking Channel at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. And for today's recipe, we'll have that at thedoctorstv.com. Maybe I'll see you in Nashville.
Yes,
if
I
you
would
head
love
there.
that.
Thanks for joining us. More to come.